All right, wherever you are with the mock exam, you're gonna submit. So I give you 2 minutes to submit, and then I'm just going to go to settings, and you're not going to be able to submit after. So where is it now? Take a quiz. We'll change this from not accepting responses anymore. Response. Oh, yes. In the next minutes, I'll take off accepting response. So wherever you are now, submit that which you have. So if you haven't completed it, just submit what you have. Because if you don't submit, then you won't be able to submit after. All right. So I give you a minute, submit. Wherever you are with the mock exam, just submit. Because if you don't submit, then you won't be able to submit after. All right, so at this time, I'm giving you 15
Miss?
Hello?
Miss?
Yes, darling?
Miss, I'm finished now, miss.
Yeah, but okay, hold on, let me see. Because I haven't started going through. Let me see if I can open it back to take the response. Try submitting now.
Miss, I have submitted it, miss.
You sure?
Yes, miss.
And what's your name?
Miss Jaden McNabb, miss.
Hold on, Judah. Let me look.
Yes, miss, I have submitted it.
All right, let me see. What's the email address?
Jaden McNabb 67 at gmail.com.
No, because I closed it, it will not come through. So that's what I said earlier, that don't wait to finish because I'll be closing it. So because I closed it, it did not come through. But tell you what, I have other quizzes, so you get the opportunity to do some other quizzes that I have. All right. I will send the links to those that you can practice today, tomorrow, before the exam. So we're going to go to YouTube now, and we're going to actually go, well, we're on YouTube already. We're going to be going through the solutions. All right, good
Okay,
evening
miss.
to everyone joining us again. We are here doing our final capability workshop. Okay, so hello, Emily. All right, hello, Jalissa. All right, so we're doing our final. Let me see if I can show my face. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to another session here with us at Mathematics Resource Center. And we are doing our final capability workshop. It's totally free. I'm going to send the link in the chat on YouTube. So in the event that you want to join in the discussion, the live discussion, then you can join in the live discussion. Here goes the link. Hold on. Let me see what's wrong here. Mm. Going through, why? Okay. Let me see if I do this then. Take that part off. Enter. Okay. Okay, so it would not go through with the link, but it went through. Like we have it there. All right, so there we have it. So there you have the link. Good evening to everyone joining. Everyone joining. All right. And we're doing the preferability mock exam 4. It's totally free, so you join the link. You can share the link with anyone. It's totally free, and you can come on and be a part of the discussion. Now I have here with me 4 students. I have Jaden, I have 3 students. I have Jaden, I have Tiana, and I have Miles. I don't quite remember what Miles' last name is. All right, the other students went to take a little refresher and to come back. So we're gonna go with the solution of, good. All right, so the tests haven't been marked. You will see a mark, but it's not your actual grade. So we're gonna actually go through, and as I'm going through, I'll be marking the questions. So you'll see your score as we go through. All right. Now we go the first question. Tiana.
Yes, miss.
All right, so I have you and I have Miles. Miles, what's your first name again, honey?
Tanya.
Spell it for me.
Eltanya.
Eltanya.
Nya.
Nya.
Yes, miss.
Eltania. Which school are you?
Yes.
Which school do you attend as Eltania?
Salem Primary and Junior.
Ah, that's my alma mater. All right. So Eltania, I have you and I have Tiana. Tiana is gonna do the first 5 questions. Eltania, you're gonna do the next 5 questions. Just read for me. We'll go through the solution together. And then it comes back to you, Tiana, and then it goes back to Eltania, since it's only both of you that is on the Zoom link. All right.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Let me see if I can make this one bigger. Tiana, when you're ready. All right, Tiana just got bumped off. So Eltania, I'm gonna start with you. So read the question for me, Eltania.
Fill in the blank box.
What did you put as your answer for this one? Which one did you select, Eltania?
D, miss.
Okay. So you selected D. So now we're gonna
Yes.
look at the pattern and see if D is the correct answer. So Eltania said she selected D. And we're gonna look at the pattern to see if D is correct. Okay, give me 1 minute, Eltania, so I can let some other students in. Hello? Okay, so Eltania,
Yes, Miss.
there's an issue with the meeting at the moment. So I'm going to close out and I'm going to send a new link. Who did you get the information from? Who did you get the link from to join? Can you send us your number? Can you put your number in the chat so that we can send you the link when I can recreate that link? So there are other students trying to rejoin, but they can't rejoin because it's saying that they, let me see if I can fix that part. It's saying that it's locked. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that first before I end the meeting. All right, so I'm gonna end and read and restart it again, and hopefully that should clear any issue that we're having. All right.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Miss Lawrence.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, so I'm going to end the meeting and then restart. I realize someone is sending me the same message to say that it's saying that the hosts have locked it. I don't know if it's because I came off. Oh, I just unlock it. You have unlocked the meeting. New participants can join. Okay. Itani, you can stay. All right. So I just figured it out. I don't know what happened. So let me take off those restrictions.
Miss.
Yeah.
Excuse me, it's Shadrika. It's class keeping tonight, Miss.
Yes, as you can hear, Alj, you're going to be in a separate room. So I'm about to separate the rooms. So one room will be for PEP and one will be for CSEC. So
Okay,
as you
Miss.
can hear, Alj just joined. So I'm about to separate the rooms. All right.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna have breakout rooms, and we have two. Room 1 is preferability and room 2 is CSEC. Let me rename it. So room 1 is preferability. So if you're doing preferability, you're going to room 1. And if you're doing CSEC, mathematics, you go into room 2. All right. Okay. All right, so Alj,
Yes, Miss.
go ahead and join the CSEC group. So you join. So go ahead, Italem, and join the group. And go ahead, Tian, and join the PEP group. Good. So Michaela, you're in a group. Good. Tiana, you're in the group. Altania.
Yes, miss.
All right, I'll assign you Altania, so you're at capability. Good. Sadrika, CSET mathematics. Laudina. Laudina. Who's Laudina? Laudina? All right, I take it that this person might be capability. All right. I just move you for a bit. I'm making you co-host so you can accept. Oh, wait, I open it so no one needs to accept anyone. Okay. You can go back, Alj. All right, hold on. Let me see. Oh, you went back already. All right, good. So everyone is in a group. Alj, All right, so here now we're going to be doing the questions here. So you're staying in the main session. You're not going to go back into the breakout room. We're going to stay here. All right. So give me a minute just to go and speak with the C-Sec students and then get back to you. Okay, so we are ready to go with our questions. All right, sorry about the delay. Took us a little while to get everyone started. All right, so good evening again to everyone. We are doing our final mock exam. I have presently, I have Lordina, Michaela, Tiana. All right, so I'm going to start with Tiana. You're going to read the first question for me. Tell me your answer. And Tiana, you're going to do F question. Michaela, you do 5. Lordina, you do 5. You don't need to know the answer, know it correctly, right? I just need you to do the question and then we go through the answer. To read the question and then we'll go through the answer. Is that clear, Tiana?
Yes, miss.
All right, is that clear, Michaela?
Yes, miss.
Is that clear, what's her name? Laudina? Okay, go for me, Tiana.
Miss, I can't see the first word.
I'm sorry.
Fill in the blank box. Miss, my answer is A, miss.
Your answer is A?
Yes, miss.
Why A?
Miss, because Mr. Arrows. Miss, I don't really understand this question.
Tell me what you noticed about the arrows.
Miss, they are.
So one is like that. The first one is like that. The second one is like that.
Yes, miss.
Which way is it turning? Which way did it turn? Did it turn left or did it turn right?
Miss left.
Good. And then the next one is like that. Which way did it turn again? Did it turn left or did it turn right?
Miss, it turned down, miss.
It turned down, all right. But in terms of using left and right, which way is it spinning in? Is it spinning left or spinning right?
Miss.
I want you to look at it as you spinning something or the hand of a clock. So it's going down, down, down. So if you look at it, which way is it spinning?
Miss is spinning.
Is it going clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Miss, anti-clockwise, miss.
Good, anti-clockwise. Good. So we know the first three arrows looks like that. So what do you think the fourth arrow would look like?
Miss.
What do you think the fourth arrow would look like? Let me give you permission to annotate. Hold on just a sec. Let me make you co-host. You should be able to annotate without that though. All right. Go ahead and show me what the next arrow would look like.
Miss, the arrow would Miss be going to the right, miss.
It would be going to the right. Hold on. Give me a sec. Yes. Good. So looking at that now, which of the answers can you eliminate that you know, okay, I know my arrow is supposed to look like this. Which of those answers can I eliminate that can't be my answer?
Miss, B and D, miss.
B and D. So I say, okay, let me eliminate B. And let me eliminate D. Those can't be my answer. So my answer is either between A or
C, miss.
Okay, what next would you look at?
Miss, the circles, miss.
And what do you notice about the circles?
Miss, they're changing directions.
So they are moving around in which direction?
Miss, on the sides, miss.
Are they going clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Miss,
Go ahead, see.
Miss, is it anti-clockwise?
So clockwise is the way the hand of the clock works. Okay, so look at it and see if it's going in the form of how the clock works. So clockwise, so you have a clock, right? So the way the hand of the clock goes around, what would I say? It's like it goes right and then go around and come right up. So these arrows that we looked at wasn't going in the form of the clock. It was going in the other way where it would go left and then go around. Now looking at the shapes here, we see a circle there, a shaded one, and we see an unshaded one here. Now, the unshaded one is now in the bottom left-hand corner, and the shaded one is now in the bottom right-hand corner. Did those two balls, did they move towards right? So like, how did they move? Did they move clockwise or anti-clockwise based on their movement? Are they moving this way or are they moving that way? Which way did they move? Oh,
Miss,
I mean, oh, I see. If I draw it like that, it kind of looks confusing. Did they move? Hold on, let me draw this again. Did they move this way? Draw it the wrong way. Did they move this way? Or did they move that way? Or did they move that way? Which way did they move?
Miss, they move. Miss left. Miss right, miss.
Red or blue? Which one represents their movement? Red or blue?
Miss red, miss.
Good job. So going red, is that clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Miss clockwise, miss.
It is clockwise. Good. So now you're gonna look at the shapes. So well done on that, Tina. All right. So it's clockwise. So now let's look at what is happening with the circles. So at first we had the X. We had the X here, right? Which now moves to this position. So it was in the top left-hand corner, then it moves into the top right-hand corner, then it moves into the bottom right-hand corner. Where next is it going to go? So this is the shape. This is it. The X was here first, then it moved here, then it moved here. Where is it going to go next?
Miss the left side down, miss.
At the left, say move there, it moved here, and then it moved here. Good. Now look at it. Look at your two options. How many of them have an X in this corner? Okay, you know your answer is supposed to have an X there.
Miss the both of them of the X.
Both of them, so we can't eliminate as yet. All right, so we can't eliminate just yet. So now we're going to look at different details now. Let's look at the circle, the shaded one. So let's look at what happened with the shaded circle. Where was the shaded circle first? Was it in the top left-hand corner, top right-hand corner, bottom left-hand, bottom right-hand? Where was it?
Miss at the right.
Top or bottom?
Miss, you mean the shaded?
Yes, the shaded one.
Miss the top right.
Mhm. Where did it go next?
Miss the bottom right, miss.
It went down to the bottom right. Where did it go next?
Miss the bottom left, miss.
Okay, and where is it now in the shape that we're filling in? Where does it go after here?
Miss the top left, miss.
Now, do you see your answer?
Yes, miss.
Which one is it?
Miss A, miss.
It's definitely A. All right. So you don't need to do all of them. You check as you were. Do I see my answer? I see my answer is A. I don't need to do anything else. I'm in an exam. I need to move to my next question. Does that make sense?
Yes, miss.
All right. So that's the first question completed. So now I'm going to put in the answer, and the correct answer is A. The correct answer, hold on. All right, so the correct answer is A. And that means you got that one correct thus far. Let's go to the next question now. Read the next one for me.
What will be the fifth figure of the series given below?
Mm-hmm.
Miss,
Mm-hmm.
Miss, my answer was A, Miss.
Mm-hmm. Why A?
Miss, because I see that the shapes, all of them, the P and the T, they're all at the left side, Miss, and
Good.
the shapes
So that
change
means
as they go on, Miss.
that answer is out. B is let me see if I that means B is out. C is out. So our answer is between which two?
Miss A and D, Miss.
And give me that final statement that you made.
Miss, the shapes change as it go on, Miss.
Which means
Miss A is the answer, Miss.
A is the answer. Well done. Mm-hmm. All right, so A is the answer for this one. What are we at? Okay. The answer is A. All right, let's go with the next question, Tiana.
Fill in the blank box.
Mhm.
Miss, my answer is B because all the circles in the following boxes are going in an even number series, Miss.
In an even number series consecutively. Mm-hmm.
Starting from 2, then 4, then
Mm-hmm.
6, then 8, Miss.
All right, B is correct. Well done. So that is correct.
Miss, may I have one to do, Miss?
We're coming. She's gonna do 2 more, and then someone else is gonna do another 5. Okay, honey. So she have 2 more to do, and then someone else will do another 5. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, darling. So that's B is the correct answer. Let me just put that in. B. Okay, go Tiana.
Replace the blank box with suitable option. Miss, my answer was A, Miss, but I was actually thinking the answer was D, Miss.
Okay. All right, so do you want to stick with A or you want to change to D? The option is yours, but whichever one you do, you need to tell me why you choose that one.
I teach, I don't know. It's a time to do. Miss, because I realize.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's that. It's actually one. Miss, when I look at the black dot, I realize in first place it goes, Miss, it's going in, Miss, anti-clockwise, Miss.
Mm-hmm.
So it's moving from the left to the bottom left, Miss,
Mm-hmm.
and to the bottom right, Miss. And then Miss, Miss, the next place you will go, Miss, is the Miss the right, Miss.
Where in the right? Is it right top corner or right middle?
Miss the right middle, Miss.
Mm-hmm. 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 So that means the answer is D. Well done. Mm-hmm. One more to go, Tiana. Okay, go, Tiana. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in on these questions.
Which number will replace the question mark in the following? Miss, Miss, my answer was B, Miss, but Miss, I did not really fully understand it, Miss.
Hold on. Hold on, Marlon, you're supposed to be in class, please and thanks. All right, so please get yourself to class. You have a paper doing right now, sir. Cedrica and Alger is presently doing the paper one. All right. And don't let me have to come on camera and show you my real face. Because my real face is not a pretty one, right? So please get yourself in class. Thank you. And come and do your work. You're gonna have to pass that lab that you're doing until after math class, sir. All right, go ahead, Tiana.
Which number will replace the question mark in the following? Miss, my answer was B, Miss, but I did not really understand it, Miss.
Okay, why did you, okay, so when you look at the question mark, why did you put B?
Miss, Miss, because when I look at the numbers at the side, Miss, thought that it was adding one, Miss, but when I looked in the numbers in the middle, Miss, it was a different process, Miss.
Just a minute. Okay, go for me now, Tiana. Sorry about that.
Miss,
Mm-hmm.
Miss, when I look at the bottom part of the circle, Miss, first I thought it was going, Miss, like adding one to the number, Miss, but when I looked in the middle circle in the middle, I realized that it was not doing the
Mm-hmm.
process, Miss.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Miss,
Anything else? Anyone see the pattern there? Anyone else? Anyone see the pattern there? Anyone see the pattern? No? Look at the 4 and the 3. Look in this part, the 4 and the 3. Right here. Hold on, let me come back out. Look at here. What's really, what can you make of the 4? So you have 4, 3, and then you have 49. What can you make? What relationship can you make between these two numbers and then 49? What relationship can you make between them? Anyone? The 4 and the 3, and then 49. Think about the 4 and the 3. What can you do with that 4 and the 3 for you to get to 49? What can you do with a 4 and a 3 for you to get to 49?
Excuse Miss, you add 6, Miss?
Mm-hmm. So we add the 4 and the 3. And what do we get when we add the 4 and the 3?
7.
Uh-huh. All right, hold on a minute. Don't tell me the rest of the answers yet. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. Now, what do I do with the 7 to get to 49?
Can you multiply it by 15?
7, Miss.
Multiply by itself. In other words, can I use another word to describe that? Say multiply it by itself. So I say
Miss,
7
a
times.
square number.
Ah, I square it. So I could say 7 times 7, which give me 49. Or I could say I square the 7, which means I would write it like this. 7. How do I write square?
Miss,
With a
you put the 2 over 7.
put it 2 at the top. Good job.
Yes, Miss.
And that gives me,
Because
49.
2
49.
means
and that gives me
7 to the
49.
second power.
Go again, honey.
I said that 2 is 7 to the second power, so that means it is 7 times itself.
Lovely. Nice. Good job. So now, Tiana, do you think you can figure? So this is Tiana's question now. So the only person should be answering is Tiana. Is that clear? Is that clear to everyone? So everyone else's microphone should be muted, and the only person who's expected to answer is Tiana. Is that instruction clear? Mm-hmm. Now, Tiana, do you think you can figure out the next part of the answer?
Yes, Miss.
Mm-hmm. So what would it be?
Miss, my original answer was B, Miss, but following the process that we just did, Miss, the answer is actually C, Miss.
The answer is actually C. How did you get C?
Miss, by adding the numbers in the first circle, Miss. Miss, the 10 and 9.
The 10 plus the
And-
9, which gives us, so it's 10 plus 9, which gives us
19, Miss.
which gives us 19. And what happens next?
Miss, it is then squared, Miss.
We then square the 19, and that gives us
361, Miss.
361. Nice. All right, thank you, Tiana, for your participation. All right, so we're gonna move to, so the answer is 361 is C. All right, so we're gonna move to someone else reading and answering for us. So let me put in the correct answer here. So the answer is C. Okay, so we're gonna go down to the next question, question 6, Michaela. 6 to 10, Michaela. Michaela,
Miss.
go ahead, honey.
Yes, yes. Which of the following numbers replaces the question mark? Miss, yes, I did not understand this one, Miss.
All right, that's fine. Anyone understand this one?
I do, Miss.
You do?
I think I do.
Do you think you do? Would you like to explain to us what you understand?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Miss. So I would say that 16 fives are 256.
16 times 5 is 256. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Hold on.
No.
Let me
That
double
would-
check that.
No, that would be it. That would be 80.
16 times 5
Is 80.
is 80. Yeah, that's 80. So that's not the first, that's not the strategy you'd use. Anything else come to your mind?
I would say that maybe they're doing something to multiply to get on the number.
Okay.
So
All right. How about I go to someone else who might have another idea, and then come
Okay.
back to you if you come up with something. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else want to tell me? You want to share? Yes, go ahead.
Miss, I actually think it's squaring the numbers, Miss.
So explain to me how you would get that.
Miss, because when you look at 5.
Hold on, Tiana. Tiana, just a sec. Okay, go ahead, Sienna.
Because
Oh,
Miss,
Tiana, your background is quite noisy. So can you relocate for me, please?
Miss,
Yes, Tiana?
Miss, well, Miss, because Mr. 5, Mr. 25, and no, Mr. 16 times 16 will give you 256, Miss. And
Go again, 16 times 16.
Miss will give you 256, Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Miss, and the 3 would be, the 3 times 3, Miss, will give you 9, Miss.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss, the Miss, the 4 will be squared into 16, Miss.
The 4 will be squared into 16.
Yes, Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Miss, the 9 will be squared into 81. And I think they are squaring the 25. No, Miss, because 25 squared is 125.
25 squared is 125. Mm-hmm.
So, Miss, I think the answer is A, Miss.
So you think the answer is A. Well, most of what you said is on point, with just one little error. Do you know where the error is? Hmm?
Miss,
Do you know where the error is?
Miss, is it 25, Miss?
Mm-hmm. So tell me what's 25 times 25. What is 25 times 25? Anyone else want to help us? Anyone know what 25 square is?
Miss 625.
25.
625. All right, so Tiana, everything else that you said was perfect. Just last bit, all right? So go with your explanation one more time, Tiana, and just change your last part of your answer. Just the answer. But you identifying that you're squaring 25 is perfect. Thanks, Tiana.
Miss, basically, all the numbers were squared except the 256 and 81.
Mm-hmm.
So, the answer will question mark will be D, Miss.
Is B. All right. Before we move on, Let's look at square numbers. Garvin. Jaden.
Yes, miss.
Or Garvin. Can you tell me the square numbers, please?
Miss,
Can you tell me the square numbers starting from 1? And I'll tell you when to stop.
me, miss?
Garvin.
Okay. Oh,
Garvin. I'll come back to you, Jaden.
69, 25, 5,
No, not
4.
from these, not from this, not from the question, but giving me the square numbers in order, not from this question. So you would do 1, 4, continue.
1,
Mm-hmm.
4,
Mm-hmm.
7,
It's 7 square number.
Just can I give you them?
Hold on a bit, Michaela. How do we come by a square number, Garvin? Jaden,
yes, miss?
can you tell
Yes,
us
miss.
how do we find square numbers? What do we do to get a square number?
Miss, when a number can multiply by itself to find the product, miss.
All right, good. So tell me now how you find your square numbers. Tell me the square numbers and tell me how you find them.
Miss, the first one is 1 because 1 times 1 equal 1.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is 4 because 2 times 2 gives you 4.
Mm-hmm.
Miss, and the third one is 3.
Mm-hmm.
No, miss, the third one is 9 because 3 times 3 give you a 9, miss.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
Miss, and the fifth, miss, the
Fourth,
fifth one, miss.
fourth, fourth.
Miss, the fourth one, miss, which
Mm-hmm.
would be mm, miss,
Take your time.
miss, the fourth one,
Mm-hmm.
16, miss, which
Mm-hmm.
4 times 4 is 16,
Mm-hmm.
miss, and the fifth one, miss, would be 25, miss, where 5 times 5 is 25, miss.
Good. Stop for me, Jaden. Thank you. You did an excellent job. Give yourself a clap for that, Jaden. Awesome. Yeah, you're my boy, Jaden. All right. So let's go to Garvin. Garvin, can you give me the 6th one now, Garvin?
Miss 36,
Mm-hmm. Continue. Mm-hmm.
49,
Mm-hmm.
49, 49.
Miss, can I help him?
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. He's doing all right, man. Give him a chance.
Miss 144.
Hold on. So what was the last square number that you called?
144, Miss.
The one before that that you called.
Miss 49.
Or what comes after 49? Which number did you multiply to get 49? Which number did you square to get 49, Garvin?
7, 7, 8 would
Mm-hmm.
be 6.
So 7 is 49. What's the next number that comes after 7? The next counting number after 7? So after 7, which number comes right directly after 7, Jaden, when you're counting? Not Jaden, Garvin, sorry. Not Jaden, Garvin. Not you, Jaden, sorry. Garvin.
6.
No, after, not before, after.
Eight.
Good. So what is 8 squared? In other words, 8 times 8.
Six to 4.
Good job. Now go with the next square number after that.
Miss 8 to 1.
Good. Go with the next square number after that.
Miss 100.
Mm-hmm. You're doing good. Go with the next square number after that.
Miss, may I help him?
Mm-mm. You're doing good so far, Garvin. Continue, honey.
Miss 121.
Well done. And go with the next square number after that.
144.
Mm-hmm. What comes after that?
Miss 196.
That's for 14 square. What is 13 square?
$169, Miss.
Good job. Go to 15 square.
Miss 225.
Good. Go to 20 square.
Miss 400.
Good job. And the last one, 25 square.
Miss 625.
Awesome. All right, everyone unmute and tell Garvin congratulations. Tell him well done. Unmute and give
Congratulations.
good. Give him a round of applause, man. He
Well done.
persevered.
Done,
Nice.
Garvin.
Yes.
Well
Good
done,
job.
guys.
All right,
Well
well
done,
done,
Garvin.
Garvin. Good job. So he persevered and he stood to the last bit, right? And well done, Garvin. You're very resilient, all right? And that resilience will take you a far way, honey. All right, Garvin? All right, so let's move on now. As a matter of fact, the square numbers, everyone write those down in their book. So you're writing your square numbers up to 15 square, and you are writing 20 square and 25 square. Those. Yes, honey?
How many questions are there?
40.
Okay.
So you're writing your square numbers 1 to 15. So you're writing from 1 to 15 square. You write in 20 and you write in 25. All right, so you write those in your book for me. Michaela, continuing.
Repeat, Miss.
We're going to continue. Next question.
If A stands for plus, B stands for minus, C stands for multiply, what is the value of bracket 10C4 bracket A bracket 4C4 bracket B6? Miss, my answer is 50.
Okay, so let's see if your answer is correct. So they say A stands for plus. So I'm just
Miss,
going to
can
write
I do
A.
the working out, Miss?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Go ahead. Tell me what to do. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Rice. Go ahead. Go ahead, Michaela. Uh-huh. Hold on, Michaela. Hold on. Let me make it smaller for you. So you have more space to write in. Okay. You go ahead, Michaela.
Miss, I have the answer.
She was asking for the explanation.
All right, so Michaela is working it. We'll come to you after if Michaela needs any support, okay? All right.
Miss and Mister you weren't hearing me.
No, I didn't hear anything that you said. You were explaining. I thought you were leaving the explanation until you're finished.
No,
All right,
Mister,
go
I
ahead.
was explaining.
All right, go ahead and explain again.
Oh, Mister, I was saying just because they put out what A and B stands for, Miss A, B, and C. So wrote it. A stands for plus, B stands for take away, the C stands for multiplication. So I wrote the equation that they gave me, Miss. Then I renamed it with the proper operations. After I renamed it, I actually did the working out. So the C in the 10C4, the C actually stands for the multiplication. So I put the multiplication sign between it. The A stands for plus, so I put my plus sign. The 4C4 stands for, the C stands for multiply, so I put my multiplication sign, and the B stands for minus, so I did my minus sign, minus 6. So now I started the operation. 10 times 4 equals 40, plus 4 times 4, and 4 times 4 is 16. So 40 plus 16 equals 46. And finally, you take away the 6, which gives you 50.
Well done. Give Miss Michaela. Is it Michaela, right?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, give Michaela a round of applause. Let's unmute and give Michaela a round of applause. Well done, Michaela. Absolutely amazing. I don't hear anyone giving Michaela, telling Michaela well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Yes, nice. You need to cheer each other on, right? Well done, Michaela. All right, everyone. Okay, that's okay. All right, so well done, Michaela. We're going to move on to the next question. Number 8, go ahead, Michaela, read for me.
Identify the number that replaces the question mark.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to look back again on my answer. Yes.
Oh, hold on let me see if did I put in the correct answer for this one? 625. No.
No, Miss, I didn't put in a correct answer for none of them.
Yeah, no, I'm putting in the answers. There was no answers in, so I'm putting in the answers as we go along. So your grade will definitely change. So everyone, no one got a grade. So you'll actually see your grade after.
Yes, Miss.
Hold on, let me double check something with this quiz. The responses. Okay, not accepting responses. And let's go back to the questions. Okay, good. Give me a minute to let me check on my C6 students, and I'll be right back with you here. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Let's continue.
Miss, I should continue, Miss.
Hold on. Let me just put this answer in. So this answer for year one that you just did here for 50. All right, let's go at number 8.
Miss, can I do number 8?
Michaela is doing 5 questions. Tiana did 5, so then we're gonna come to someone else to do another 5, and then we continue on that path, okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay. You want me to go?
Miss, well, oh, I saw this one, Miss. I saw a pattern. Miss, there are actually like 2 patterns. So first I did the 38 plus 47, which gave me 85.
Good.
It's then I did the 23 plus 29, which gave me the 52.
23 plus 29.
Gave me the 52. Miss, but when I attempted to do the 16 plus 83, I got 99, and 99 wasn't there as an option.
So you get the 23 plus the 29, which gave us 52. And when you attempt to add 16 plus 83,
So I got 99, so 99 wasn't there as an option.
99 wasn't there as an option. I see. All right, so I'm wondering if the option should have been 9, where we have 99. It should have been, I believe it should have been 99, because exactly what you say is exactly what the pattern is saying. So I'm going to change this 9 here to be 99, and then I'll take that as the answer. As a matter of fact, I will exclude this question because I won't give you a mark for this question, because some persons would what would I say now, would not have had an answer to put in. So I'll delete this question from it. So now your paper will mark out of 39 and not 40. Okay?
Excuse me, Miss.
Yes, honey?
I'm just joining this class for the first time.
Nice to have you. What is your name?
Kedra,
Asia. Which school do you attend?
St. Annesley Primary.
Oh, St. Anne's Primary. So you're from St. Thomas. St. Thomas, is it?
It is St. Anne.
St. Anne. Oh, it's Margaret that is in St. Oh gosh. Oh. So you're from St. Anne's. Okay, darling. All right, nice. Would you like to say hello to your teachers? What is the name of your favorite teacher at school?
Miss Francine Fraser.
Miss Francine Fraser, is it?
Yes, Miss.
All right, so hello to Miss Francine Fraser. Your student there, is it K, pronounce your name again?
Kedra.
Kedra, nice name. Your student Kedra says you're her favorite. Why is she your favorite teacher?
Because she's very she's a person who is determined.
Okay.
And I am a determined person.
So you see some traits in your teacher that is also in you, and that makes you find her to be your favorite. Wonderful. All right. So let's continue this one. Nice to have you, Kedra.
For question 8, can you go back to question 8?
For question 8, we deleted this because
I would say that you put you round it back down to 92. So that is the answer that I would put.
go again.
I would round the answer back down to 92 and get my answer.
92. Why would you round it to 92 though?
Because the answer that I would get isn't there.
So
back down to 92.
I see. All right, so I'm just gonna take this one out. All right, because the answer is either the answer is correct or it's incorrect. Yes. Someone have another question? Okay, so let's go, Michaela. Number 9, Michaela.
Yes, miss.
Hold on,
Yes.
Michaela. Just a sec. Go ahead.
This one says, find the number that replaces the question mark. Miss, and this is another question that I did not understand.
Okay, anyone here that understand this question that can help us out?
I can.
All right. So what's his name?
Kedra.
It's Kedra again. Okay. I'm sorry, Kedra. I'm not seeing the person who is speaking unless I do that with. So go ahead, Kedra. Tell us what.
Okay, miss. So what I did for this question, I realized that 8 and 4 is 12, and then 12, 9 are.
Hold on, Kedra. Just a second. All right. So you realize that 8 and 4. So let me write for you now. 8 plus 4 equal
12.
12.
And then I use the 12 and multiply it by 9, which gives me
Multiplied by
100
9.
which gives me
us
108.
Good job.
So,
And then for this one, I'm going to add 5 plus 4, which would give me 9.
So add 5 plus 4, which would give me 9. 5 plus 4. So let's do this here.
Which would give me 9. And then I use the 12 multiplied by the 9 to give me 108.
Which give me 108. So my answer is
108.
Which is C. Well done. All right, go ahead and give Kedra. Is it pronounce the name for me again?
Kedra.
Kedra, don't worry, you're gonna have to do that quite a few times before I get it. Go ahead and give Kedra a clap. Unmute for me and give Kedra a clap. Tell her well done.
well done.
Well done.
Well done.
All right, well done, Kedra.
Are we going to do like curriculum-based tests? Practice?
That will be after this. We're only preparing for the exam on Thursday. So I do have a class, and in that class we have lessons on a Tuesday, on a Thursday, and Saturday. And there we do PEP ability, and we also do the curriculum base. For the curriculum base, we'll be covering science and mathematics for the next so after Thursday, come Saturday, we'll be focusing on science and mathematics for the curriculum base. Alright.
So what time would you do that?
Hold on.
Look, so I mean, if I don't want to use other device.
Can I speak now? All right, thank you. All right, so as I was saying now is so that's on a Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. All right, so that class though is a paid class, unlike this one, which is not a paid one. I've been trying to reach out to sponsors, especially for my students in Beeson Spring, down in Westmoreland, to get sponsors for classes. I've been talking to a few persons, getting a good feedback, and I did get some sponsors for persons for the class that we had on Sunday, which we transferred the rest of it over to today. So in the event that the cost of the class is $4,000 per month. In the event that you cannot afford it, please reach out to me just the same, because you never know if someone have given me money and I can say, okay, you can come to the class regardless. All right, so let me just give you my information. If I just share.
What time does the class start on Saturday?
The class is 10 a.m. to to
I'll be loud,
12
loud and looking at her.
p.m. And so let me see if I can just share this with. And then on a Tuesday, it is 4 to 5. On a Thursday, it is 4 to 5. All right, so if you
Repeat, what was Thursday?
4 to 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Miss, after the ability test, you start the CBT.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay, Miss.
All right. I'll try to have at least one free session in the week. All right. So that persons who can't, but then again, I'm still trying to reach out to persons who can sponsor classes, especially for students coming from Beeson Spring. I've gotten a few sponsors, gotten a few persons who said that they will. So I will I definitely know that we'll be able to take on some students, whether or not you're able to pay for the class. All right. So even if you're not able to pay for the class, reach out to me. You just don't know if someone have paid the money or if I have money or what is happening. There might just be someone that have left some money that can sponsor you for a class. I recently have one person sponsoring 7 students for 4 months of classes. So you never know, one person can come and the money that they give can sponsor 3 child or sponsor 5 child. You never know. So in the event that you cannot afford the class, still reach out, contact me on WhatsApp. That's the contact number. That's the email address. And you can contact me by a messenger on Facebook. And the cost of the class is 4,000, and I've removed the registration. So registration is free. We do understand that it's tough time for everyone with everything that is happening around us. So we here at Mathematics Resource Center is not trying to make anyone's life any more difficult, but trying to provide means to make it easier. All right. So one of our motto is that if we don't make it better, if I'm about to say something to you or do something and it's not about to make your life better, then we don't do it. All right. So registration is free. The cost is 4,000 for the month. All right. And that's the contact information. Again, if you are struggling to pay the money, don't sit and say you don't have the money. Reach out, because I've had persons who, you know, they at first we thought about them or someone recommended them, and when we reach out to them, this child is already going to another class. So we have to reach out to someone else to see who can take up the offer, who have a child that needs it. So if you don't have the money, reach out, because as I say, someone might have just sponsored, or we can still try and find if we can find someone who will sponsor you for the months or even for a week. 1 week is $1,000. So if you find someone that sponsor you for a week, we might be able to find someone that sponsor you for the next week. All right. Again, it is tough time for everyone, but our emphasis is on education, and we know that if we're able to reshape the minds of our youths, then we'll be able to reshape our communities, reshape our country at large. All right, so let's get back to the question.
Miss,
Yes?
what school do you teach?
I am not in Jamaica. I'm presently in the UK. I
Okay.
teach at the secondary level here in the UK, and I do teach other students outside of that as well. Okay, is that enough information for you?
Yes, miss.
Okay, good. All right, so any other question before we continue? No. Okay, so find the number that replaces the question mark, and we got this answer to be 108. All right, so let's put our answer in. Answer key is 108. Okay, and the last one, Michaela. Go ahead, Michaela.
If plus means multiplication, take away means division, multiplication means take away, and division means plus. What is the value of 16 divided by 64? Take away 8 multiplied by 4 plus 6. So now, Miss, you're going to put in the right operations.
Okay.
Now, you look up on the screen and it says division means plus addition. So now you're going to say 16 plus 64. Then it says subtraction means division. So you're going to put in your division sign. And it says multiplication means take away.
Should I write for you, Michaela? See, I thought you were going to write. Should I write for you?
Yes, Miss.
All right. Would you like to start again since I'm going to be writing for you?
Miss, I would like you to start at the means.
Okay.
If,
Okay. So plus, okay. Good. So plus means multiply. Is that okay if I write it like that?
Yes, Miss.
Or do you want me to use an equal sign?
Your choice, Miss.
Okay, I think this is perfect. So plus to multiplication. So let's change the colors for the multiplication. So what is changing to? Okay, so what we're gonna do is like a green light, like a red light, green light. So first it was on green, which is plus, and no, let's go on red. First it was on red. So let's go with the red. So we have red, which is plus, and the next one is minus, and the next one is multiplication, and the next one is division. So those are all on green lights. And then it's gonna go amber, is yellow. So all of them is gonna be changing at some point. Good. And the plus change to what, Michaela?
Miss, the plus change to multiplication.
So that's the green light, multiplication. The minus changes to?
Minus changes to division.
Division. So that's the green light, division.
And the multiplication means the subtraction.
Subtraction. So the green light for multiplication is subtraction.
And the division means addition. Plus.
And division means addition. Well done.
Now we are going to set in Miss, you are going to set in right operations.
Okay.
So 16 divided by 64 would actually mean 16 plus 60.
Hold on.
6.
So 16 divide by, we see the division sign here. So it actually means 16 plus 4.
Miss, and then the takeaway sign means division.
Good. So I put a division sign.
And the multiplication sign is takeaway.
Multiplication sign. So I put division. Do I put anything after the division?
Yes, Miss, you put back the 8.
Oh, I put the 8.
And then the multiplication means takeaway, so you put a takeaway. And 4.
That it?
No, Miss, and then the plus means multiplication.
The plus means multiplication. Nope.
Yes.
Good.
Then you have the 2.
And then we have the 2. Good job. What happens next now?
Miss, you start doing your equation.
Okay. And what would I start with?
6.
What would I start with?
Miss the addition.
Ooh, are you sure?
I actually learned a method called BAMDAS and
Aha! And what does BAMDAS says?
bracket of multiplication, division,
Stop.
addition.
Multiplication, division. We have no brackets, so let's look at multiplication and division. Which one do we do first? So you say you have learned this beautiful thing called, which of them did you learn? BODMAS, BOOMDAS, BIDMAS? Which one?
BAMDAS.
BOMDAS. All right, so you say you have learned BOMDAS. BOMDAS. And what did you learn about BOMDAS?
Miss, the B means bracket.
The B means bracket, good.
The O means off.
The O means off, okay.
The M means multiplication.
The M means multiplication,
The D means division.
The D means division,
A is addition.
A is addition,
And the S is the subtraction.
And the S is a subtraction, good. So which operation do you come to first based on our question here?
Miss, you come to the multiplication first.
The multiplication. So are you saying that I would do the 4 times 2 first?
Yes, Miss.
All right, so hold on a bit now. And it's going to take you a while, right? I don't expect everyone to get it at this point. And this is the last thing that I'm going to do, question 10. And I'm going to show you some more example as question 10. And I hope that if you did have it the way I'm about to teach you, then you'll change, your mind will be restructured to learn this way. Now, for the other 30 questions, the answer will be placed in, and I will mark those and we will return them to you manually. All right, so we will send you the correct answers. Now, for the persons who are on here, if you just put your email address in the chat, because we'll be leaving from this aspect to another platform as soon as I'm finished with this question. So if you put your email address and your contact number, if it's a case that I do not have it, then I will be able to contact you and give you additional information regarding the other mock exams if you haven't done them. So say for instance, Tiana have done, how many mock exams did you do, Tiana?
Miss, it's 2, Miss.
2. So Tiana have done 2, but other students have done 3 already. And so if you want the other mock exam just to practice, it's totally free for you to access them. Then I will be able to give you those mock exam. You can do another practice tomorrow and then feel a little bit more comfortable going into the exam. All right, bear in mind that this mock exam is actually the hardest of the hard. We went through and we looked for questions that we know you would struggle with, because the other mock exams, they are more like the structure of what you will be getting, where you had some verbal and non-verbal reasoning, all right, and other aspect of it. But these ones, we try to zoom in on those that we say, okay, it will give you a challenge. We will find some misconceptions that we need to point out, and also to not let you feel too comfortable if you have been getting all perfect scores going into the exam, but for you to actually know that you still need to be revising for your exam. So we're going to work on this bit, and everyone is taking out their book. So everyone, you have your book out now, and this is the last question we're doing here. So everyone, books out for me. If you don't have your book, go get a book. Go get a pen or a pencil, and then you come back and you sit. I give you 2 minutes to get your book and get your pen and your pencil if you don't have that bit. Now, like Garvin have done, when you're ready and you have everything, you put a green tick to tell me that yes, you have all that you're supposed to have, and then I know that I can start. Yes, Kajera, I see that. So Kajera is ready. She have everything. She's ready. So
Excuse me, what do we push?
You put a green tick. Just a green tick. Do you see where you have those options where you can put the away, or those bits? If you go on, yeah, Michaela, good. You're ready? All right, and I have 8 minutes to go with you. Yes, Tiana? You ready? Okay. Everyone ready?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Okay. So we have BOMDAS. Anyone got another acronym other than BOMDAS from your teacher? Did you hear any other acronym used for order of operation?
No.
All right, so write this one down for me. PEMDAS, 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 P for Peter, EM, PEMDAS.
It's PEMDAS.
Yes, love.
Miss, should we put the name or name and contact info in the chat still, Miss?
Yes, please. Yes.
Should we send it privately to you?
Yes, please. All right, so for the person joining on YouTube, you can join us in our classroom now. So I've sent the link. All right, so everyone here, click on that link for me. And it is going to take you to the classroom where you have your own whiteboard. You'll be writing on those whiteboard, and that will allow me to see what you're doing every step of the way. All right, so let's click on that link that I just sent. I'll send it again. So I sent the link again. All right, we have 5 minutes to go, technically 4 minutes, because I take the last minute to wrap up. So let's get on that link as quick as possible. All right, so I see you, Tiana. I see you, Kelsey. All right, so we're gonna work the first question and we're gonna do it together. So the first question that we had was 16 divided by 64.
Miss, it says I need a code to log in.
Did you try the link in the chat?
I tried it, but it's still asking me for a room code.
Hold on, let me tell you what the room code is. So 16 divided by 64. Just a sec. 16 divided by 64. Minus 8 times oh, but we had it written out. Okay, let me see if I do this right. So instead of division, it should be addition. So it should be 16 plus 16 plus 64, and then instead of minus, it should be division. 16 plus 64, instead of minus, it's division. So divide by 8. Instead of multiplication, is subtraction. So divide by 8 minus 4 times 2. So divide by 8 minus 4 times 2. Divide by 8 minus 4 times 2. Okay, good. All right, so the bits that I told you to write down is that we have bod mass, bod mass, we have BOMDAS, we have PEMDAS, we have BIDMAS, we have PEMDAS, BIDMAS. Okay, that's it. That's what I remember at this particular point. PEMDAS, BIDMAS. Okay, good. Yes?
Miss, but the BODMAS, Miss, the division actually comes before the multiplication.
Okay, so that's what I'm about to tell you. That's what I'm about to talk about. All right. So one is bod mass, one is BOMDAS. All right, so for years, person will be saying, oh, which is correct and which is incorrect. Well, they are all correct. It just depends on what you apply to them. So when you have bod mass or BOMDAS or PEMDAS or BIDMAS, what I want you to remember is that you'd work the operation that comes first in this. So let me write this, let me highlight this right here. Color. Color. Okay. Pen. Okay, so you write the look at the operation. We see it where we have division and we have multiplication. Now we're going to look at it and see which one comes first. So even if it's a bod mass, if it is a BOMDAS, multiplication, and you see M before D, that is not what it means. It means that we're going to divide or multiply depending on which one comes first. So if when you're reading it, you have division in your question, like we do here, we have division and we have multiplication. Now what BOMDAS is saying and what BODMAS is saying and what PEMDAS is saying and BIDMAS is saying, okay, Michaela, if you see you have a question and you have division in it and you have multiplication, Michaela, you are going to look at it and say, which one comes first? Does the division comes before the multiplication or the multiplication comes before the division? So basically, all right, so hopefully you can remember that what kind of parrot voice I was trying to use. All right, so all right, let me try a different voice. Okay, so Okay, what voice am I trying now? I don't even know. All right, but what I'm saying is that if when you look at it, you have multiplication and division in it, we are going to say which one comes first. If it's division, we're going to do the division first. And if it's multiplication, we're going to do the multiplication first. And then we go to addition or subtraction. And we're going to say which one comes first. First is based on reading from left to right. So I have, if I highlight that in let me put that in. Hold on. So if I use another color like this bit, and I highlight this, we have addition now and we have subtraction. Now, all of them would say A before S. But in the event that subtraction comes before addition in the question that you're given, then you'll do the subtraction first. So the rule says we do brackets, right? Then we do the exponent. So if we have anything with powers, but it depends on how it's structured. So we do the brackets. So stick to that part. You do the brackets first. Then you do multiplication or division. Not multiply, then divide. Not divide, then multiply. You're going to be doing multiplication or division. How do I know which one to do first? Depending on which one you come to first when you're reading from left to right. Then they go on further. And they say you do addition or subtraction. Depending on which one you come to first, coming from left to right. Now, let's ask three persons. Tell me what you understand from what I just said. Or three say what I just said. Any three person, anyone can start.
Miss,
Go, Matilda.
Miss, you just said that if in one of these things, Miss, if D comes before M, it doesn't necessarily mean that division comes before multiplication. It's the way that you read it from left to right.
in the given question. So every question would vary, right? So in that question that you work in, this is how I'm going to treat this situation. Continue, honey.
Miss, in the given equation.
Situation,
So
yes.
so from here now we see the multiplication first because it's from left to right. Then we have the
left. What do we come at first? Left. You read it from left to right.
Oh, Miss, addition.
No. So remember now, it's division or multiplication, then addition or subtraction. So, okay, let me do it like this. You have levels. On this first level is addition or subtraction. Then you step up to another level, a bigger level. On this second level, it is multiplication or division. And then you would go up to the next level. Now, multiplication or division is at a higher percent. Multiplication or division is a bigger man for addition or subtraction. So who are you going to give food to first? Multiplication or division or addition or subtraction?
This multiplication or division.
All right. So this is it now. These are two big men sitting down, right? And you as a little girl, you're the one that is taking food to them or something. They sent you out. So you come back. All right. And these are two big respectable men. Now they are at the same level. They're both working at the same corporation wherever they work. They are at the same level. There's no, as a matter of fact, they are twins, identical twins. There's no significant difference with them, right? In terms of what their positions are. They are at the same level. Now, who would you serve first? If it's the case where this is D and this is M, who do you serve first? They are at the same level. Who do you serve first?
Miss, it's based off the way you read it from left to right, miss. So in this given expression, miss, I would serve the division first.
Thank you, darling. So I'm going to clear these bits so I can have space to write. Is that it? Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, still have this to do. All right, so here we had the D here. How do I get this to start writing? Okay. Just a sec, I'm trying to. All right, let me use this pen to write on the screen. Okay, so we do the division first. I was trying to find that bit back. So we do the division first. So we still have our 16 plus, we're gonna work this bit out now, the division aspect. So we're gonna work the division out. So that is 64 divided by 8. So we're gonna work that part out. What is 64 divided by 8?
8, miss.
8, so you put your 8 here now. We have no business with the subtraction as yet. We are going to work out where we have the next one, which is the multiplication. Now we have 4 times 2. What is 4 times 2?
8.
8. Now this is where you take your final step, right? What do you do first?
Miss, you start reading the expression from left to right, miss.
Uh-huh.
Miss,
And
there is 2 operations, the plus and the subtraction. So it says on order from left to right, which one you use first, miss. The first one there is addition, so we are going to use the addition first.
good. And what does that give you?
16 plus 8. 24, miss.
24. What happens next?
Miss, the takeaway.
Take away.
8.
Good job. What does that give me?
16.
16. All right. So I did say that we're gonna finish. Well done. So the answer is 16. I did say we're gonna finish about 12 minutes ago. So we are going to finish now. All right. So for this, I will definitely do another session on, order of operation. I think I have videos on my channel as well on order of operation. Now, what I want you to remember is that division and multiplication is at the same level. Addition and subtraction is at the same level. What we do first, depending on which one we come to first when reading from left to right. All right, any question? Anyone want to ask me any question before we go? Okay, that's good. So that brings us to the end of our session here.
Miss, is that the answer? 16?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, Miss.
Okay. All right, so that brings us to another session here with us at Mathematics Resource Center. Thank you for joining and participating. Do remember to subscribe to our channel, to share that which we post as often as we can with your friends and family so we can grow our channel. And also for the persons who have reached out to some persons, or for persons who are keen on supporting children with their academics, I do not have a charity foundation or anything of the sort. I do not have that, but I'm from the community of Beeson Spring, Westmoreland, where they do, and through their organization, we have been pulling together to get things for students in our community who needs support in lessons financially. They need that money and they need other resources. So we're trying to do that as we aim at making education accessible, not some, not a few, not most, but to all students. All right, so that is our aim. I do want to say that Mr. Lassell, Mr. Ozibushe, Miss Pa, Miss Gage, my mother, Order, and Cameroon. In the event that you would like to sponsor a child and or you want to contribute to what we're doing in the community of Eastern Spring in terms of the children and their education, it doesn't mean that the child must come to my class in terms of my math class, or it must be a case where the child might be good in math and they have another subject that they're struggling with, so that would be there to support them. We are also trying to get children on board in reading, and through that we are looking to do something at the library that will push those children to reading. So those are just a synopsis, and I want to tell the persons who have sponsored those children for the class on Sunday, I truly appreciate them, and they truly appreciated you and what you've done as well. All right, so that's my few bits. God bless you all. Have a superb night. Shamaya, just stay back for me. I'll talk to you a bit, if that's all right.
Goodbye, Miss.
Bye.
Miss Ify, send your number for send test.
Okay. If you have given me your MOE school, it won't work. If you need a Gmail address. All right. But I'll message you. She left already. I'll message her.